Hey guys. Alright, so I'm just taking a little break, and you can see by the thumbnail what I've been working on. Yeah. Trying to get comfy here. Don't know at all. Ah, that's better. So, hey guys. So I'm taking a little break from the 95-degree weather it is outside and working on a clutch system, the hydraulic system. Oh man, all my makeup has melted off, uh, but it's been interesting. Now, if you look at the thumbnail, what happened is I put in. Well, we'll wait just a second because I'm hoping that just a few more people. No offense. If you're here, say hey, so I know you're here. Because, you know, it's fine if you're creeping. It's Wyatt! You just thinking about me today. It's dinner time. You thinking that girl... What? oh, nice shirt. Oh, thanks, Gillen. Hey, Mike. Yeah, I got this when I was in automotive school. It's like 3 sizes too big. It's like I'm wearing a dress. What's up, Off-Grid? Okay, hold on. Let me pull up my own channel so I can monitor the comments. Since Wyatt's gonna go eat instead of monitor my channel. Priorities, I swear. Let me just search myself. There I am. Here we go. Sorry. Oh. All right, so here's what was going on. And so you saw the picture. So I have a friend who has a 2012 Subaru Outback, and she's telling me it was having some problems. I'm like, well, bring it over. I'm like, can you bring it over now? Because I can look at it now. And she's like, yeah, that'd be great. And oh, thanks, Off-Grid. Hey, Paul. And so she sends her husband. She's in a play, and so she was at play practice, and she sent her husband to come get it from her and bring it over to me. It really was only a few blocks away. I could have just driven over there. We'll get to that, Brian. Or Casey. Jason Casey, sorry. Cassidy. Oh my gosh. What's wrong with me? Anyway, so they bring it over. He like comes to bring it over, and he calls me, and he's like, Spanky, I don't know what happened, but the clutch is gone. I'm stuck here. I don't know what's going on. They don't know anything about cars, but they know I'm not going to screw them over. And I texted them today about what I think is the problem. And they're like, whatever you think needs to be fixed, go ahead and we'll pay you. And I'm like, ooh, it's so tempting to be a bad person and be like, okay, well, your bill's $500. I would never do that. I would feel way too bad about it. I would never do it. Anyway, so I had to tow it over with my truck, and which was exciting. There's like once I got going a little too fast for the situation, plus started going downhill, so I had to brake and kind of jerked him out of his seat a little bit because we were towing with tow rope. And poor guy. It's such a good sport. But he'd been towed before, so he knew kind of what to expect. And anyway, so we got it here, and then last night they came over for game night, and we pushed it in the driveway so I could look at it this morning. So this morning, I'm going to do a visual inspection of the slave cylinder because like I said, it's a 2012 Outback, and it's right on top. There's like an air box. Well, there's like the air box that has the air filter, and then it comes in this thing on top, and it's really easy to get off. Took that off, and it's the slave cylinder just right there. So easy. 3 bolts. One of them being the banjo fitting. 14 millimeter. Boom, boom, boom. Done. But anyway, so it has like this little plate that comes up, and it's kind of caved in right in the middle for the little bar to go into from the slave cylinder. Plunger. I don't know. You can call it lots of different things, I guess. Anyway, it was like to one side, and it was all pushed out past it and stuff. So I pulled the boot over, and just fluid started coming out. So obviously, slave cylinder is bad. But so I had to order the part, and oh, okay, Wyatt's probably already gone. He'll be back. But anyway, so I waited forever for the part to come. I got it, put it in, and my daughter was being she's 5. I keep saying she's 3. She's 5, and she's being very good. She kind of I pushed the seat back, and she got down in there, and she'd push the pedal down with her foot, and then when I closed the valve, I'd tell her the bleeder valve, and then she would pull it back out, and then she'd do that she's getting pretty hot. She earned some ice cream today, and anyway, she was being really helpful. She got really tired of doing it pretty quick, but she was a sport for the most part. And yeah, so I was just like, all right, sweetie, you can go in, and I'm gonna get to your comments in just one sec. And she can go in. So I go and I start it. I'm like, okay, because I was gonna just drive it around the block, just really fast. And I go and I kind of pushing on the clutch. I'm like, oh, good, it's coming back. It feels good. But it was like, when I step on it. And so that was exciting. And then as I was holding it down, the RPMs was dropping. And I was like, well, that's weird. And then all of a sudden it died. And then all of a sudden my foot went to the floor. I was holding the clutch down. You don't know, but I'm actually pushing my leg out to show you. You can't see it. And so I just went to the floor and stuck again. I was like, oh, son of a bee, what happened? So I get out and look, and boom, the whole guts of the slave cylinder are just out. So I take it out, and the whole thing falls apart in my hands. I was just like, well, that's awesome. Well, luckily it's warranted, so we'll get another part, but I wish they had a better part that I could get. I guess I could order one from Subaru. I guess, well, because it only takes a couple minutes to put it in. So I'll put it in, and if this next one doesn't hold, I'll order the part from Subaru. But I didn't know if anyone, I didn't know if you guys had seen anything like that. That was the first for me. The master clutch cylinder is actually inside the firewall. It's in the cab. So I got under there and looked. I didn't see any leaks. And I wasn't really sure how to check, but I can't really diagnose. I'm kind of stuck because an element of the system is missing, and so I feel like I can't really sort it out. It's awesome. All right. Yeah, where are all my thumbs up? Come on, I can't see how many thumbs up I have. Oh no, I can. All right, so I'm gonna get your comments now. So that's what I've been doing all day. I'm just sweating to death, and I've been wearing gloves. And I took my gloves off, and literally it was like I had filled my gloves full of water, and my fingers were all pruny and gross, and I was like, oh, I think I'll just go with dirty hands. It was really nasty. I'm like, I cannot wear gloves if I was back home in Kentucky. All right. Let's see. All right. We'll go back just a little bit. Okay. Hey, Paul. Okay. Jason asked, hey, Spanky, do you still work with Brian some? Yes. I pulled the starter from the 54 Chevy, and it needs to be just kind of cleaned up, and he wants to see what it looks like, so we're gonna check it out together. I am editing videos where we're rebuilding the carburetor. Sorry, I'm really at a loss for words today. We're rebuilding the carburetor for the 54, but it's more we're just talking and playing as we're cleaning and being obnoxious with each other. And so it's not really a great instructional video, but you do get to see everything. You're in Allentown, from the song? I'm a huge Billy Joel fan. Not gonna lie. Let's see. So yeah, and tomorrow morning I'm gonna go bright and early and go work with Brian. I'm helping him build his garage. If you know what a telehandler is, it's like a giant forklift with the wheels. The tires are about 5 inches tall. Yeah, that's because my shirt's too big. And I've been helping him do that. I called him to ask him about the sound the car was making because he works on a lot of Subarus. And he goes, oh, it's probably just a little air in the system. And I'm like, oh, okay, because I've been bleeding it, and I know I didn't have all the air out. That was right before the whole thing went kaput. But he was on the roof like bouncing precariously. But he answered the phone, so I'm like, oh, let me ask you this one question. I'll have to take him donuts or something tomorrow to apologize. Let's see. You lost weight. No, I did not lose weight. I'm wearing a XL shirt. This I think is like a 2XL. It's really big, but it's a snap-on shirt that I got in automotive school. And you can see there's splatter up. You might be able to see. There's splatter up here because I was holding the old slave cylinder and I shoved the plunger in and I didn't think about the brake fluid shot out and like grazed my neck. It was awesome. I've been having a great day. Let's see. Hey, or Dave, what's up? I need to remember that your name's Dave because my brother's name's Dave, and I should be able to remember that. Let's see. What's up, John? Helga's in the house. It's 96. You're melting. Go see, you're where it's humid. It's not humid here at all, and I am just sweating buckets because I'm just out. I don't have any like awning or anything. I'm just right out in the sun. That's why I'm like super dark. I like showing my farmer town. He's super white, super dark. Boom, so sexy. Let's see. See, Dave's getting ready to head to Jersey side Delaware River, 78. Okay, I don't know that part of the country, sadly. So I don't know. The farthest northeast I've been is DC, and I would like to fix that. My youngest sister lives in DC now, and I want to go visit her and go tour the northeast with her and my kids. But I don't know if she wants to do that. 80% humidity there. Yeah, like I said, I grew up in Kentucky. I know what humidity is. And I don't actually mind humidity, so long as I'm prepared for it. What the hell is that sound? Hey, knock that off! Kids are playing. See, have I been on vacation anywhere yet this year? No. What's a vacation? I'm not. I went to a barbecue on Saturday in northern Utah, and it takes like an hour and a half to drive there. And my husband borrowed the guy's keys to go to the grocery store because I had to run an errand that was like half an hour away. So I took the kids with me and came back because it was mostly just driving. We got home from the barbecue, and my friend calls and is like, "Does Cody have my keys?" I'm like, "What now?" I didn't know I'd used his car, or I would have made sure that he'd give me the keys back. Anyway, that little ding you just heard was Brian texting me. I'd send him a picture of what the thumbnail for this is. Now, do you see that I'm have to think so hard today for words? He said it's either the fork is off or the throw bearing's bad. So that's exciting. So, which means it's gonna have to get done at Brian's shop. And I don't know how I'm gonna charge for that because I already charged to do the. I hate charging people. That's really difficult for me because I set the pricing for the slave cylinder. I replaced it. Obviously, there's still an issue, but the slave cylinder was bad. I don't know. I will talk to Brian. New signal flasher done. No. She needs to come back. And she was going to come back the other day, but I was out of town. I'm going to a barbecue. So, so I was saying about the barbecue is that the friend called and my husband had his car keys. So, yesterday I made a 2-hour drive up and back because there was no traffic whatsoever, and took keys back to my friend. It was awesome. He wasn't even there. I just put him in his mailbox. But yeah, no, I'd like to go on vacation. I'd like to go home to Kentucky for vacation, but it's not gonna happen, I doubt. I've got a barbecue at church on Wednesday night, and then we're going camping in a few weeks after that, so it'll be good. Oh, well, hello, Keith. Thanks for your help. I really appreciate, by the way, how nice all the like really veteran mechanics have been with me because, you know, like I do my thing, but I feel like it's also infrequent that I forget a lot of things, and I like to. I always like asking lots of questions. Like if I worked with you, I'd maybe drive you crazy because I would want to like verify everything, and I was like that in automotive school, and my teacher was like, just do it. And I was just like, oh gosh, no, it can't be that. So what happened with the blinker for Keith? Uh, um, okay, he's leaving. All right, bye, Keith. So my friend has a 2000 Grand Caravan Sport, and the flashers weren't working. It would like if you put on the hazards, they'd flash like a couple times and then just not. And so, but you flicked the flasher box under the dash, then it would work. So we replaced that module, and it seems to be fine. Except we noticed that the right front blinker stays on all the time, and then there's no. Oh, you're still listening. Okay, sweet. But there's no rear light for the blinker on the back. So she bought she bought a bulb, and I take it out. I said, "This bulb's not bad. This bulb's fine." She's like, "Well, go ahead and switch it." I'm like, "What? That's fine, but there's nothing wrong with it." I'm like, "Don't throw that one away." So I turned around. Yeah, it didn't work. So, but I didn't have time. It was on my son's birthday, and I already been out there working most of the day, so I didn't have time to like do more about it at the time. So she's gonna come back, preferably not the hottest part of the day, but that's when she likes to show up, and we'll get it finished. But we trade for babysitting, and it's nice to have a night out. She doesn't have any money, and she's a good babysitter, and I trust her, so it works out. So I'm not just like giving all my services away. I'm making sure it's worth my time. Oh, bye, Helga. See ya. Thanks for popping in. We're dropping down. All right. So I want to know how many of you guys are going to SEMA or interested in SEMA or know what SEMA is. That's my question. I really wish I had a Coke in here. I'm like dying. I am so tired from working outside in the heat. What's up, Daniel? Are you going to SEMA? That's the question. SEMA is going to be in Vegas. Well, it's generally in Vegas. It was Vegas the week of Halloween, so that's what we're finding out. I don't know what SEMA stands for. What does SEMA stand for? Let's find out. What does SEMA stand for? There we go. Google's on it. Specialty Equipment Market Association. Now I found, and someone told me that if I had, because I'm going to have a media pass, they said if I had a buyer's pass, then I would get like boatloads of samples. And that would be really cool. I would like to see how I could get one of those. But I think having a media pass would be better than having like a vendor pass. But I know there's like a whole room for the media to like hang out and whatever. Okay, if you're here, there's 14 of you, say hey. If you haven't just barely said hi. Going place cost money. Yeah, that's going to be like our vacation actually, is going to Vegas. I got 3 nights set up in a hotel. I think we're going to see if we can push that up a day, those 3, and then pay for a night on the weekend where it's cheaper. Because we're using points to pay for nights. Friend is hooking me up. Love that person. As a subscriber, so I'm just saying you guys could step it up a bit. I said that last time. But so SEMA, I was really excited. I want to talk about my SEMA plans. This is part of the plan of this conversation. I'm not just saying, all right, what are we going to talk about? We can talk about whatever, but still. Anyway, so SEMA, I was looking at the like to attend the show and looking at the floor plan. I don't want to. Come on, show information. second. Oh, interesting. I'm going to try and find it. So if you've ever been to a Comic-Con or something where there's a bunch of booths where people are selling stuff and whatever, and they're showing their goods, it's basically this, but it's everyone in the automotive industry. Modulars is going to be there, the car cleaning stuff. NGK, which I always call it NKG because that sounds better to me. NGK with Mike with Wells Electronics is going to be there with them, so I'm totally stopping by there. OzStar is coming just to go like I am, except he's going to be just an attendee where I'm going to be media. He could probably get a media pass too, though. And hopefully Keith is going to be there. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. Keith. Because I want to meet up with as many people from all over as possible. So that's why I'm going, because I really want to meet up with everyone. That is not in any way suspicious to my husband. Just kidding, it totally is. Anyway, so let me get in here. Let's see, attendees. Floor plan. Okay, I'm going to just read to you a very short list of who's going to be there. Okay. And there's a bunch of first-time exhibitors and featured exhibitors. But we're just going to go with, let's see, tools and equipment. Let's just click on that. Let's just see who's going to be there. If we're going to zoom in. Oh, there we go. Wrong way. Zoom in. Exhibitor list. Here we go. Let's see. We've got 3M, Excel Electronics. Here's some people I've heard of. AirCat, Airgas Inc. All Data. You're going to be there. All Tech. This is just the A's. I'm scrolling down. There's tons of them. Area Tools. Astronomtic Tools. So freaking many. I wish I had like how many there were. And this is cool because there's like a pull down menu, and then you just hover your channel lock. So if I hover over channel lock, it lights up in red and shows me where channel lock is going to be. But anyway, there is just tons, hundreds and hundreds. I mean, probably thousands of things are going to be there. I am so, yeah. I looked up. Well, you've retracted. What are you commenting and being naughty? What's going on here? My comments are missing. Anyway, yeah, so I'm super excited about going. I'm going to be getting some new tennis shoes so I can walk around. Okay, I'll break them in like a week before, but new shoes to run around. And apparently the nightlife is good too, I heard. And so that would be interesting. So the show is like from 9 to 5. And then I'll go and hang out with my family for a few hours, get them in bed, and then go and do something at night, I guess. I don't know. I really wish we could afford to have another person stay with us, and then we could have like a babysitter. But I don't want to bring anyone along on that trip because it's just like a family thing. Outside, it's just there. It's just that my kids and my husband are just gonna be hanging out in their underwear watching TV in the motel. So, yeah, you can buy tools at discount prices from vendors there, especially on the last day when they don't want to ship stuff back. Pennies on the dollar. Someone was selling a what's it called? A lift. They're selling a lift for $800. A 2-post. That's what I'm thinking. 2-post lift for $800. I'm like, what? I have a garage, but it's not tall enough for that, but I would still, yeah. So I really need to make some money by then because I want to buy stuff. But I'm also hoping to load up on samples. That'd be super cool. I'm really excited. And there's lots of networking I'd like to do. Lots of, I'm really interested in a lot of it. It's not to be like, I'm just really interested. Let's see. I'll close up the exhibitor list. see if I can't move this around. So some of, okay, in the tools area, there's a bunch of little bitty booths, but the biggest booths are these. There's 3M, Rockford Fosgate, Snap-on, of course, Pro Spot, Roops Spa, Solar Guard, Avery Dennison, Kia. I don't know why they're going to be over there. Those are pretty much the biggest ones. Eastman Performance. Is that films? Yeah. Sherwin-Williams Automotive Finishes. Anyway, there's lots and lots and lots and lots of stuff. I did not see that comment. One sec. Hey, Sirius. Welcome. So, but it's just going to be like, it's just going to be stellar. So I was joking with Matt from Wells Electronics and said, hey, you're going to be right next to Chip Foose. He didn't seem to care. But I was like, you're going to be like hanging out next to him the whole time. And that would be cool. I would like to meet Chip. I heard he's really short. But I like to meet pretty much anyone. As long as they're nice. Power Probe and All Data are going to be like right next to each other. But yeah, this is going to be fun. This is going to be awesome. But let's see. So what else has been going on is that I have been, his show on overhauling. Loved it. That's part of the reason I want to meet him. Because, okay, you know how on overhauling, Chip is always like drawing stuff out in pen and there's like no mistakes. It's perfect. I want to know if that's edited or not. I'm going to be like, just be honest with me. Because one of my best friends she's the best artist I've ever seen, and I could like show him images and be like, but she erases. So she's an incredible artist. But she's also like super, like she can't just like let it go. She has to make it super perfect. She's a perfectionist, so a lot of things don't get done. But anyway, but yeah, I would like to meet him. The girl from Overhauling's gonna be there, but I don't really care because I'm not a lesbian. And she's just one of the like personalities, you know. So also in my mornings, like twice a week, I've been going over to Brian's garage, way out where he lives, and he's been paying me to help him out, which I really appreciate that he's been paying me. It's so nice. It's just for a little bit of labor. I've been just working with a telehandler. You're going through dead zones. But I'm working through the telehandler, which is like a giant forklift. If you don't know, the wheels are about, the tires, I should say, are about 5 feet tall. They come up to about my shoulder, or maybe a little less. And anyway, that thing is fun to drive, and I'm pretty good at it. But it was funny because Brian was wearing this thing because, you know, he's a ginger, so he can't be out in the sun. So he's wearing one of those things that you pull up over your face and it covers your neck too. So I felt, and he had sunglasses on, so I felt like I was working with Deadpool. But yeah, but I really like helping him. I've been out there and helped him, and he's like trying to give me money, and I'm like, stop. So no, I have not gotten to visit my sister because gas prices are through the roof, and I have a gas hog truck. And 3 children, so it'd be cheaper to drive the gas hog truck out than to pay for tickets. Well, actually, it'd probably be cheaper to fly, but then I would be stuck with no car. Oh, sorry. But so I haven't gone to visit her yet, although she's nearly seizure free. She said they call them episodes, not seizures, but it's like she's having a seizure. She's like shakes like that. I mean, I'm not doing it like that because, yeah. He's trying to give you money. Why? Oh, because I've been working for him, helping him build his garage. It's one of those metal buildings, you know, like they have like gymnasiums and stuff are made out of them, especially for like gymnastics and whatnot, those huge warehouse buildings. It's just a smaller version, but I've been helping him put it together and run the telehandler and stuff. So that's why he's been paying me. And the money is quite welcome. I'm going to buy myself a cart as soon as the price goes down again. The other one's from Harbor Freight. The 5 drawer, that's Regular price is $200. Sale price is like $169.99. I'm gonna get that in blue. I'll do a video on it. I've actually recorded like 3 videos today, and I have one video produced and ready to go. But but it's a part 1 of me and Brian screwing around rebuilding the carburetor. Not like, it's not really technical. I mean, you see everything that's going on, but we're just kind of shooting the breeze. So, you can give me money. I will take anyone's money. I'm not proud. I do have a super chat, so you can always super chat it. Yeah, you can give me money for a sticker too. So, that's fine. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna get. I'm gonna get that 5-quart drawer in blue because I don't have pink, and red and black are kind of boring. My actual big toolbox is stainless steel. So don't forget the Loctite. Indeed, I have Loctite. I won't forget. I'm gonna do a video on assembling it as well. I don't know if you guys watched Steve Rob's latest video about sexiest man alive. I did a return video, sexiest woman alive. I'm gonna throw some images in. But I probably should have put some old images of me when I would actually wear cool stuff and take pictures. So that'll be one to not miss. But I also need to do a response to his support D6 Spanky where he's sending me like the giant bra. I've got something to send him. That'd be awesome. Oh, I don't know how to email you. What's your email? Email me at d6spanky@gmail.com and we can get that all sorted out. I'll say at SEMA I'm going to be giving away, I'm going to keep some of these. So these are in my pocket, so there's a slight, you can tell there's like denim on the edge. So I'm taking some of these to SEMA. I'm making some shirts. I have my new business cards all done here. I'm going to make these shirts. Oh. I'm probably going to be wearing a hoodie. I'm going to wear these. I'm going to make these shirts, but in like black and stuff. I might take a couple pink ones in case I come across some girls that I think are cool. But I'll have some black ones to hand out to people. I can't just go throwing them like crazy because it costs me a lot of money. I should get some screen printed, but we'll see. Say off-grade here over sneaky. Boom. There you go. Anyway. Well, I should probably make this really short. Because I'm just exhausted. I want to take a nap so bad. And I have like leftover makeup from yesterday and it's like melted off on this side, but then it's still heavy on this side. So if I look fancy on this side, not on this side. It's because I went like this and rubbed it all off. But anyway, yeah, if anyone wants a shirt or a sticker, the stickers are $2. It covers shipping and everything. It covers everything. Unless you're in Canada, then it's $3 because it's a little more to ship to Canada. Yeah, we'll work something out. So I better get going. I appreciate you guys being here. And I just wanted to say there are videos of me actually working coming, but I just got to wrap my head around this and see what it is. I hope it's something that I can fix, but I have this bad feeling that I can't. Spanky withdrawal, it's hard on the body. Yeah, I know. I've been like, oh man, I need to post that video, but I don't want to post the part 1 video until I have part 2 all finished. Maybe tonight I can work on it. I've been watching Criminal Minds with my husband. And I need to, if it's one I've seen, to come in here and work. Hard to do. Alright guys, take care. Thanks so much for watching. And we'll catch you next time. Hopefully there soon be a video on this slave cylinder. If anything, I'll just cut out before I find out that it doesn't work. And I've replaced it. Be like, that's how you replace it. Just quite possibly what's going to happen. Ah, you guys are awesome. All right. See you guys. Take care. Thanks for watching. Follow me on Instagram, Facebook, channel D6 Spanky. And if you want, you can visit me at patreon.com/D6Spanky if you want to be a patron. Cheers.